No doubt you're here because you want to find out what it is Xifra and how you can actually start benefiting from Xifra. So I'm super excited to be here today to share with you guys an opportunity that's literally can change your financial life, not only for yourselves, but for your future generations, because we would both agree that 95% of the population spends entire life working paycheck for paycheck. So you have to understand that you have 0% chance of creating wealth if you never invest. So why do you want to invest? Now, if any of these things sound attractive to you, then it would make sense to keep an open mindset if you ever want to achieve financial freedom, so you can do the things you want, you can be with the people you love, and you could go see the places you've always wanted to see. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm gonna share with you in the next 5 to 7 minutes, an opportunity for you where you're gonna be able to earn money every single day, investing in the largest financial markets, 100% hands-free. I'm gonna show you how you're gonna capitalize, how you're gonna have the opportunity to capitalize on one of the largest growing industries in the world, the cannabis industry. So I'm super excited that because here at Xifra, we're a company that we're focused on improving your health, but also elevating your wealth. I wanna start by telling you about the captain, the CEO of Xifra. His name is Mr. George Eleanor Goodman. If you're watching him now on the screen, he's from San Diego, California. Him and his family have multiple real estates, multiple franchises. In Guadalajara owns Fit Studios, 9 Rounds, and on and on and on. And it's in 2015 when he planted the seed to create Xifra, because he got started in the cannabis industry. He had legal contracts, he had land in California and Colorado, and it was really the start of building a multi-billion-dollar company, a multi-billion-dollar vision. And I just want to say something real quick. What I'm about to talk to you about today is already done. It's already happening. So you don't have to worry about anything, okay? The headquarters is actually in the Silicon Valley of Latin America, Guadalajara, Jalisco. We're surrounded by law firms. We're surrounded by other venture capitalists. We're surrounded by big banks. And the reason I'm sharing this is because I want you to be 100% sure and safe that, we're a legal company. We're registered as a SAPI in Mexico. We're registered in the United States as an LLC, and we're doing all the things right, but also allowing an opportunity for all of our members to earn massively. Now, when you see brands like Netflix, when you see Gmail logo, what's the first thing that comes to your mind? Isn't it trust? Isn't it, okay, I know if I give my credit card to Netflix, I'm gonna be able to watch a month of movies, yes or no? So when the owner wanted to create Xifra, he really dove into that specific thing. Create trust. He paid thousands and thousands of dollars to the best marketers all around the world, to create a logo that when you see our logo, when you see Xifra, when you see the X, you understand it's a brand with trust. It's a brand that you're gonna be able to trust, and it's definitely gonna be one of the most loudest brands in the next decade because of what it is that we're doing. Next thing I wanna talk about is Bitcoin. Now, why do I wanna talk about Bitcoin? We do not invest in Bitcoin. We're not Bitcoin, but we simply use Bitcoin as a gateway payment system. What does that mean? The traditional way of payment it's outdated, chargebacks, frauds, all this, it's not good for the company to grow at a massive scale, right? So right now, because we're using Bitcoin, the company, we're already prepared for the next 20, 50, 100 years. We're already operating in over 15 countries. And this really takes the beginner, the novice, the person who never knew how to invest, but was always told, hey, you have to invest, that don't know how, can get started easily, can get started with Xifra, and can also get paid very easily anywhere around the world. Now, this phrase, wealth is in diversification. This is something that gets me super pumped, super excited, because, a lot of companies out there, they'll invest all their clients' capital into one market. Now, here at Xifra, we have over 30 top traders. Now, these are people who all are under contract. Some of them were working for banks. Some of them were working for a lot of hedge funds and big banks that you already are familiar with. They're actually working for us now, and we have a top trader in every single area, and I'm gonna explain those areas that we invest in. The first one is the foreign exchange market, 5.5 trillion per day industry. The second one is crypto trading. Now, this is a $230 billion industry. It's trading crypto, one coin for another. Another industry that we're invested in is into futures. Now, not all strategy is for short-term growth. we're here in Xifra, we have short-term, mid-term, but also long-term growth on all of our clients' investments. Now, futures is something that's another $1 billion industry. Binary options is what's hot right now. You know, that's the high frequency traders. This is where all the 20 and 30-year-olds are actually, you know, firing up. I'm excited because we have the #1 in Latin America working with us, you know, partnering us, making us money every single day. And then the last one, and this is what's exciting, is we actually invest into stocks. You know, our traders have strategies for, like I said, short-term, long-term, but also, you know, we're invested into companies like SpaceX, you know, companies that are going to be booming the next 20, 50, 100 years. And this is actually what we invest in. So the way you get started with Xifra, the first package, it's pretty simple, right? So what you're doing is you're purchasing a license to participate in our company. Now, how can you start getting invested today? Simple, anywhere from $300 all the way up to $50,000 at this moment that this video is being created, because we do plan to open up, you know, our packages, because we're having more and more people wanting to invest in our company, right? So how it works, okay, so let's say you invest $10,000. What we're gonna do as Xifra is double that money. We're gonna double that money. How long, if you ask, Kyle, how long does it take to double? Okay, approximately 12 to 14 months. Okay, well, how do you double the money? Well, I told you in what markets we invest in. You know, we have the best traders in the world. We have traders that used to work at banks, you know, used to work at huge venture capitalists, that used to work at hedge funds, and they're working under contract with us, and they're able to offer us the following ROIs, okay? So you start with $10,000. We're gonna double your investment. But hey, Kyle, can I not touch that money? No. Hey, Kyle, but when do I get paid? Only after a year? No. This is how it works. We're gonna pay you daily from Monday to Friday from 0.5 to 2%, up to 2% from Monday to Friday until your money doubles. Now, let's take a look at what does that actually mean. So monthly, you're receiving approximately 10 to 15%. Now, I'll give you an example from January 2020 to July 2020. Our results of our traders was a 93% ROI on all of our investors. Now, if you have any knowledge at all, you realize that what I just told you, 93%, which is almost 100% in 7 months, is unheard of. And that's why we're super excited to launch this platform and what we're doing and what we're gonna be doing the next 10 years. So that's super simple. That's how you get started. That's all you need to get started with Xifra, okay? The next part that I'm gonna go ahead and dive into, and this has got me super, super excited, and that's the cannabis industry. Now, you're gonna wanna get started in our cannabis packages. Why? You know, what type of person are you gonna be? You're gonna be someone who likes real estate. You know, you're gonna be someone who's focused on what's trending, and you're gonna be someone who is already financially stable, okay? This is the type of person you're gonna wanna be to invest into our cannabis packages. Now, the way it gets started is, okay, so you no longer can invest in Colorado, you can no longer invest in California, which is where we have our lands, but since of March, we opened up Texas, 100 acres of Texas, and the owner's 100% honest with it. He's like, guys, look, for every dollar, I make $100. My worst month with cannabis, our business only did 60%, our worst month. So that way, he's able to offer in a very attractive investment program package for all of our investments. What does that work? You know, you can start anywhere from $2,500 all the way up to $100,000. And what you're getting here, you're gonna get a contract, a legal contract with the company registered in the United States as an LLC, that saying, hey, if we do not pay you, you can legally sue the company. That's literally what this contract says, okay? And the way it works is, from the second month, your investment, let's say you invest $100,000, company's gonna pay you a 10% every single month for 24 months. What does that mean? If you have $100,000, what does that mean? That means you're gonna get paid $10,000 every single month, $10,000 for 24 months, or 240% ROI. Now, what happens on either one of our packages is once the contract's up, you actually finish your time with Xifra. So you can do whatever you want. You know, you can keep on living your life, or you can actually reinvest and open up other packages. You know, what we're seeing is a lot of people in Xifra, they're actually they're helping their family get set up financially by buying packages for their family and buying packages, you know, for people that they really do love, instead of buying stuff that they don't need, right? And that's it, guys. I broke down to you a company that's changing the world. Now, our third part of health and wellness, we're only available right now in Mexico, obviously because of COVID and what's happened. We haven't been able to grow the way we wanted to, but that's not stopping us. We now have 5 trending products that are literally gonna help you enhance your life to a whole nother level. Obviously, because we're in the cannabis industry, we do have CBD oil, and all that information, you're gonna be able to find it in another video. You can find it on our website, or ask for the person who invited you for the brochure of our products. But just so you guys know, that's phase 2 that we're gonna be jumping in the next 5 to 10 years. Our goal is also to be the fastest growing multi-billion-dollar company only in products. So guys, what I just showed you, if you were able to understand it, if you're like me, it must have blew your mind what this company is doing. Like I said, what it is that we're doing, it's already happening. We're already doing things. We're already going places. But the next 5 to 10 years is gonna be insane. And you have the opportunity to do the following. You know, not keep on doing what you're doing, which is working for money. Because if you keep working for money, you're gonna work for money until the day you die. So right now, the decisions you make today to put your money to work for you is literally gonna change how you live your retirement. Would you like to retire in 40, 50 years? Or how about the next 5 to 10 years? Guys, I'm super excited. My name is Kyle Black, top executive here at Xifra. The next thing that I wanna say is get back to the person who invited you to watch this video and ask them, how do I get started in Xifra? Let's go. I'll see you at the top because the bottom is way too crowded.